The views and opinions expressed on The Reuben Armstrong Show are those of the speakers and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of the show, its host, or affiliates. This content is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only.
God doesn't need your money. God isn't collecting. Your pastor is selling God. God doesn't need your money. God isn't collecting. Your pastor is. Available the 21st of April, 2026 in bookstores and online.
Don't let your story die with you. Cancer survivor? Author? Life hitting hard? Got a story nobody knows? Tell it live. The Reuben Armstrong Show. www.thereubenarmstrongshow.com. Be heard. Be a guest. Hosted by Reuben Armstrong.
Do you have an idea? Do you have a story to tell? Do you want to share your voice? You could be a guest on The Reuben Armstrong Show. Visit www.thereubenarmstrongshow.com. Click contact and email us today.
Right now, something is shifting. The conversations are louder, the stakes are higher, and the silence, it's over. This is where bold ideas meet real accountability, where culture is examined, not avoided, where perspectives collide, something and truth is tested in real time. We don't hide behind headlines. We don't run from discomfort. We step into it. Because growth doesn't happen in comfort. It happens in confrontation. It happens when voices rise. It happens when someone is willing to say what others won't. Tonight, we challenge narratives. We question assumptions. We elevate the conversation. This is more than talk. This is impact. This is the Reuben Armstrong Show. And now, your host, Reuben Armstrong.
Hello, and welcome. Welcome to the show tonight. Welcome. Thank you. Okay. Tonight, we're going to be talking about the Joneses. But before we get started, we're not going to be on the show much longer tonight. We're not going to be the whole 4 hours tonight. Due to, I have a big interview. They just called me 30 minutes ago. I have an interview on a national network about the new book that I'm releasing in April about tithes and offering and the scams that the pastors are doing. So we're not going to be on the show live tonight. And as I explained to them, my listeners and my viewers are more important than being on a national network on interview. So I want to make sure that we understand that my listeners, my viewers, you are more important than anything. You makes my show the way it is today. Thank you. Welcome everyone to the show tonight. Make sure you share the live today. Join us, share the live, call your friends, call your family members. Tonight's show is going to be very good tonight. We're going to be talking about the Joneses. I'm going to put the link in the chat right now. So therefore you can chat. You can click on the link that's in the chat. You can come on live by video or audio. Okay. Welcome to the Reuben Armstrong Show. Remind you to log on to the website, www.thereubenarmstrongshow.com. Okay. So make sure you log on to the website. share this live, and make sure you follow us. That's going to be very important. Make sure you follow the Reuben Armstrong Show, because the controversial issue that we talk about is very controversial. So I never know when Facebook or the network would just say, hey, we don't need you anymore. You're too controversial, because I talk about real issues that no one's talking about. I want to hear your comments tonight, which is very important tonight, because we're talking about some real issues tonight, real issues, some problems that people are really thinking about. Okay. The Joneses. I just want to let you know the Joneses are broke too. They just hide it with better credit. Because what I'm about to say, let me pause and let me be quiet for a second. Because what I'm about to say, somebody needed to hear this a long time ago. You're broke. Not because you're lazy, not because you didn't work hard enough in your life. You broke because you've been living somebody else's life. Think about it. Early mornings, and every morning you wake up in the morning, before you even brush your teeth, you pick up the phone, and what are you doing? You're looking at social media. You're looking at somebody's new car they just bought. Somebody's new house they just bought. Somebody's winning, and something happening in your spirit, something quiet, something dangerous. You start to feel like, wow, I'm behind. Like everybody else figures something out that you didn't like. Everybody else is winning, and you're the only one sitting at your kitchen table trying to figure out which bill to pay first. But let me tell you what's really going on. Social media struggle looks real. It looks real. When you look at social media and you see people buying new houses, you buying new cars, they go on a vacation, dancing around and having a good time with their family. But let me tell you the truth tonight. The real, unfiltered truth. They broke also. The Joneses are broke also. There's too many people that want to keep up with the Joneses. You see what other people have, but you want to keep up with the Joneses. I want you to share this live tonight. Join this live tonight. Click on the link. I want to hear your comment tonight. We talk about the Joneses. That's why most people are broke. That's why most people are busted. And that's why most people are disgusted. Because if you see your neighbor got a new car, oh girl, you see John, but listen, tell you this. They got a $900, $1,000 or a $1,500 car note on a truck or a vehicle they can't afford. The Joneses got a house. They 2 payments from losing. I may be talking to you tonight. The Joneses is up at 3 a.m, staring at the ceiling, just like you are. They just don't post that. See, social media didn't just change how we communicate. It changed how we compete. And a lot of people are competing with each other. Click on the link today. Join the live. I want to hear your comments. If you have a comment or you want to be on the show right now, click on the link. I want to hear your comments. We got over 11,000 people watching this show right now tonight. 11,747 people watching this broadcast right now, and we're just starting. This is just by internet. I don't know how many don't watch on television. Reuben Armstrong keeps it live. I keep it 100. I go there and some people get mad at me because I talk about what's really going on. I dig in deep. I take my claws, and I dig in deep to get into what we really need to talk about, what really affecting our people and people in America. Now, people, you watching on TikTok right now, join us on Facebook. Join us on Facebook, TikTok. I see 747 people watching on TikTok. Join us on live. You can join us on TikTok, on Facebook. Thank you. Thank you. Log on to the website, www.thereubenarmstrongshow.com. I'm not mad at you. Some people mad at themselves because they keep up with the Joneses. They want to live like someone that they're not. And people have been affected because of that. People are in debt. People are swiping their credit cards just to buy things to impress someone. And they don't give a care about you. See, they don't post that. And now we are in a race with people who are losing. You're trying to keep up with your neighbors. You try to keep up with your friends. Now, let me say this. When I say friends, I want to make sure we know this. Next week on Monday, we're going to talk about fake friends. The one that smiles in your face and they stab you right there in the back. This is the Reuben Armstrong Show. You got fake friends that laugh, hey, they go out and party with you. They dance, they drop it like it's hot. But are they really your friends? Are they people that you can depend on when you need them? Or are you assets? I'm so tired of people with the Halloween mask on, pretending to be someone that they're not. But they look like Halloween. They look like trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat. Give me something good to eat. Trick or treat, give me something good to eat. They look like that. But these people are not on your side. These are fake friends. I want to talk about that on Monday. Fake friends. They smile in your face. They'll call you. They'll look on your social media. Girl, look at this. Look at Joanne. Look, Joanne bought her a new doggone car. Look at her. How does she get money to do by that? Her man must be taking care of her. But they never like your post. They're watching you. They're watching. They're watching what you're doing. Your fake friends watching you. And let me say this. Your fake friends are the ones that you talk to every day. Your fake friends are who you talk to on the phone every day. Your fake friends are who you go out to the liquor store and drink with, or go to the daiquiri shop, who you go with weekly on the weekend, that goes to your mom, your dad's house with you, that laugh and smile in your face. But they broke too. They broke because they're looking at you. They're looking at your lifestyle, what you have, what you doing, what kind of work you doing, what you doing on the side, who you screwing. They're looking at that and they're kind of jealous of you. They're jealous of you because they see what you're doing, but they broke. They go out there and buy things, nice shirt, nice jewelry. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that if you can afford it. And many people can afford that lifestyles. But stop looking about what other people have, because that's what's going to make you living on the streets. That's what's going to break you, because you're looking what your friends have and what they're doing. I said it. Not many people happy with me tonight because I'm exposing your friends. I'm exposing because you're broke. You're trying to keep up with people who can't even keep up with their own bills. You financed a lifestyle to impress strangers. You're trying to impress strangers. I want to hear your comment tonight. You tune into the Reuben Armstrong Show. Click the link in the chat button. Join me tonight. Tell me what you think about people that's trying to keep up with the Joneses. They broke, they busted, and they disgusted. Barely can keep their lights on. They're one step away from getting their house repossessed. Because you try to keep up with the Joneses. The Joneses are too. They just don't post that. They just don't tell you that. Want you to think that they're living a good lifestyle. You finance a lifestyle to impress strangers that don't give a care about you. You swipe your card, your debit card, your credit card to feel something. Because in 2026, broke has no filter in it. Broke looks good now. Broke got a nice car. But behind closed doors, broke is crying. For those who just joined on TikTok, log on to Facebook. I am on live on Facebook and TikTok and YouTube. I'm talking to TikTok. There's over 1,000 people in TikTok right now. I want them to know that they can watch me live on Facebook because I can't communicate with them and be live on the air. But tonight's not going to be long tonight. We're talking about keeping up with the Joneses. Are you trying to keep up with the Joneses? Are you broke? Are you busted and disgusted? And you live in paycheck to paycheck. Not everybody broke. People got money. A lot of people got money. There's a lot of people got that money. They're not broke. They live in a lavish lifestyle and they work hard. But you can't keep up with the Joneses because the Joneses can break you because they're broke too. Being broke is arguing with your spouse about money again. Broke is one emergency away from disaster. Broke is skipping the doctor because the copay feels like too much right now. I want to tell you this. Nearly half of our working Americans believe their paychecks will never catch up to the cost of living. Never. And 61% say money is the number one source of stress in life. Think about that. Let that sit in. Let that marinate in your mind. 61% say money is the number one source of stress in life. Not health, not relationship, money. And this is where it gets me. 77% of people say they still can't stop spending on social stuff. Still going out to the clubs, still going out there dancing, still going out there drinking, still out there smoking that marijuana, having a good time. Click the link tonight. You tune into the Reuben Armstrong Show. Log on to the website, www.theReubenArmstrongShow.com. We want to thank everyone that's watching the show tonight. Tonight's show is going to be a little bit short tonight because I have a live interview on a national platform about the new book that's coming out. God doesn't want your money. God isn't collecting. God is not collecting your money. God doesn't need your money. The pastor's collecting. So I have an interview in the next 30 minutes. It's going to be started at 7:45 Central Time. So I need to get prepared for that broadcast, that live interview, which is on a national platform. But I want to make sure my viewers and my listeners is watching the show tonight before I even go to that level. Because y'all are way more important than anything. Okay? Okay, remember that. Y'all are my first priority. Okay, let's take a break. When I come back, we're going to talk about more of this.
God doesn't need your money. God isn't collecting. Your pastor is selling God. God doesn't need your money. God isn't collecting. Your pastor is available the 21st of April, 2026 in bookstores and online.
Don't let your story die with you. Cancer survivor? Author? Life hitting hard? Got a story nobody knows? Tell it live. The Reuben Armstrong Show. www.thereubenarmstrongshow.com. Be heard. Be a guest. Hosted by Reuben Armstrong.
Do you have an idea? Do you have a story to tell? Do you want to share your voice? You could be a guest on the Reuben Armstrong Show. Visit www.thereubenarmstrongshow.com. Click contact and email us today.
Right now, something
Welcome back to the show. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. For those who just joining us, you tune into the Reuben Armstrong Show. This is definitely the show that everyone is talking about. Some people talking good about the show, and some people even scared to watch the show while we're on live because people may say, "Oh, look at John. He watching the Reuben Armstrong Show. Look how he talk. I mean, he's very controversial. I didn't know John watches Reuben Armstrong because his guy, he keeps it real." That's what I hear people saying. That Reuben Armstrong guy, he keeps it real. He doesn't care what comes out of his mouth. So they don't want to watch a show while it's live. But I'm here to tell you tonight, it's okay. It's if you broke, busted, and disgusted, it's okay. Hey, I've been there. Broke, busted, and disgusted. Some people have a hard time of surviving. You know, in school, they didn't teach you how to manage money. Okay, click on the link. Let me know what your thoughts are. Maybe you experienced this, or you have a story to tell, or you may have something you want to encourage someone to talk about and tell your story. Click on the comment and tell your story and let me know what you think about all of this. In school, when I was going to school, and maybe when you was going to school, they didn't teach you how to manage money. They just taught you how to make money, how to get your education and get a job to make money. They didn't teach you, okay, so you need to calculate this be good. You need to make sure you pay $30 in your IRA. You need to pay $30 in your savings account, and don't touch it. You need to save money. Because money, and the Bible says the money is the root of all evil. So go back to what I was saying. It's a health and not relationship. Money is what causes problems in relationships. Money is what rules the world. People are forgetting about what really rules the world is God. But people focus on money more than anything. You got pastors are focused more on money with the prosperity message than focus on saving souls that are lost. So if you don't have money today, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. People say that still can't stop spending on social things, still going out, still keeping up appearances, still performing wealth they don't have. I'm here to tell you, that's not success. That's a payment plan. That's not living. That's a prison with good lighting. So tonight, I'm not here to judge you. I've been there. Most of us have. But I want to hear your comment tonight. Tell me what you think. Let's see what this comment says. I got a comment right here on the line. Let's see. I just looked up this. 60-70% of all Americans are living check to check. This is a comment from someone just posted. 43% of people making 100 million per year, thousand per year, are also living check to check. $100 million. People are making $100 million and still living paycheck to paycheck. Is that greed? Is that money hungry because you can't survive living like the Joneses. You can't do it. It won't work. For those who just join us on TikTok, log on to Facebook. We're on Facebook. You can see the show live. You can interact with us live. People, I'm here tonight to join you. $100,000 a year, and they still living paycheck to paycheck. I'm here to have a conversation with people here tonight that nobody else is having. Save your money. We are in a crisis now. We're in a crisis now with all the politics that's going on, with all the wars that we're going on, with all the enemies that we're gaining from country to country, state to state, family turning against families, friends turning against friends, neighbors turning against neighbors. Save your money. Save your money. Save your money. Invest your money. Invest your money. Stop trying to live like the Joneses. You don't have to have a fancy car every single year. I'm talking to one of my friends out there. Every year he has to have a new car. Why? If you ever travel to these foreign countries, these materialistic things that we have in the United States, that's not important. They don't care about that. They live a better life. And the good thing is they're happy. If they don't have nothing but red beans and rice and no chicken, because you know we got to have that fried chicken when we're eating beans and rice and some cornbread. But other countries, as long as they got rice, if they just have white rice, that's all they can eat, and they're okay with it. But we as Americans, the more we have, we need more. You get a BMW, oh, we need to get a Lamborghini now. Oh, after that, we need to get a Land Rover. But do we really need that? Do we really need those materialistic things? Because I remember, and I could be wrong, when you die, when it's all over, I never known anyone that have taken anything with them to the grave. I don't know. Now, people may put some jewelry or something like that on the grave site, but I never known anyone take money. The things that we have in life is only materialistic things. So save your money. Live the basic life. You don't have to have all these fancy things. It's okay to have it. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay to have it. But if you're struggling and you're using your credit cards, or you're taking out a loan to pay Peter and then pay Paul, and then after you pay Peter and Paul, you have nothing because you want to live that fancy lifestyle. You want to live like the Joneses. I'm talking to somebody tonight. And that's broke and in this situation. I'm talking to somebody tonight. It's okay. It's okay. But what you can do now is change it. Change it right now. You tune into the Reuben Armstrong Show, log on to the website, click the link. I want to hear your comments. You can be on live by audio or video. We have 37,000 people watching this broadcast tonight. I want to explain something to you too. You're watching this broadcast, you may see, I only see 300 people. I only see 4,000 people. This is not a local broadcast. This is not a local talk shows. I'm sorry to break that news to you. You don't see everything that goes on behind the scenes. My producers, they see everything. And I see everything myself. So I know what's going on while I am on live. This is not a small talk show. Don't get it twisted. Now, I'm not boasting myself up. And that's why I don't talk about small things. Because once I start talking about it, it go national. It's no way other way to go national because I'm on a national platform. And I thank God for that. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, I just thank God for that because he allowed me to be in that platform. He allowed me to be in that platform. And like I told you before, when I first started the show, people was asking, why, Reuben, why did you come back? I have a reason to be here. I have a reason to be on the show tonight. My job is not done yet. I have a voice for the people. I have a voice for the people. I have a voice. And God uses me, my voice, to help people. And you can help people too. There's nothing wrong with helping people. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And I'll be honest, and I talk about my book all the time. God doesn't need your money. God isn't collecting. Your pastor is. That book coming out April the 21st. You better be ready for that book, this book that comes out. You better be ready. You better be ready. I'm telling you, it exposes the mega pimps that we have in our society today. You don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss this book. I'm going to tell you now. You remember my last book, Snakes in the Pulpit, #1 bestseller, 7 years straight. 7 years straight bestseller, #1. This is more controversial, but not only controversial, it's the truth. God doesn't need your money. And I say that to say this. I may be broke, busted, and disgusted. I don't have money like you think I do. I might look like it. I don't. You might see the way I dress. I may have it. But I'm surviving. And it's okay just to survive if you want to survive. But before I give my money to the church, I'd rather give it to a person on the street that I can help. Because once you do something like that, you just watch. Watch what happens. Watch what's happened. Watch how you get a blessing. You don't have to sow a seed in the church all the time. You don't have to do that. You don't have to sow a seed in the church. You don't have to be anointed. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. I want to give my money to the strip club than give it to those pastors that are having more sex with the parishioners than they're having with their own spouses. I'm talking to somebody tonight that probably been with a pastor and giving all their money to the church. And that's what you do. That's what you do. And that's why you're broke. That's why you're broke. We're talking about that. You want to keep up with the Joneses. The Joneses sleeping with the pastor too. That's why they broke. They give you money to the pastor, the Joneses. They think they're going to be richly blessed. That's a lie from the pits of hell. I'm not talking about the church as much tonight, but this is why you broke. This is why you broke. This is why you're broke. Share the live tonight. Call your friends and say, Reuben's on. He's talking about you, girl. Man, bro, did you hear Reuben talking? He's talking about you, bro. Going out the country, buying those women and thinking that you got all kind of money to do it. He's talking about you. Reuben's talking about you tonight. Girl, look at that crazy fool on the radio. Look at that crazy fool online. Look at that crazy fool on television. He's talking about us. We're living like the Joneses. Somebody reach reality right now, say, the lights might be getting cut off. The car might be getting repossessed. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't care what people say. Did you see John The repo man at John's house picking up this car, and he 3 payments behind his payment. Stop talking about that. I want you to stop talking about what someone else is doing. I want you to stop talking negative about other people. You say, well, Reuben, you're talking about negative. I'm telling you the facts. But when you see bad into people, you see people doing bad, stop talking about them, because you never know when you will be in that situation. You never know when you are in that situation. We're all broke. We all are broke. But we can change that. I want people to be more positive when you see bad things happen to your sister, your brothers, or to your family. Because we never know. Karma is a mother. You see, tonight I use no curse words tonight, not one curse word tonight, because this is a serious show tonight. Not every show I'm going to use profanity, because I don't really use profanity like that, but I can get down dirty and nasty. And I say this to you, and one of the reasons why I don't use much profanity on all the shows, because I have a lot of elderly and older people that watch me all the time. They watch my show all the time. They read all my books. They're really concerned about my health. They're concerned about me. And that's important. Those are true friends, and we're going to talk about that on next Monday. Fake friends. How many people really have friends? Will they be there when you need them in the time of need? Be careful. They smile in your face and stab you at the same time. They're jealous of you, some of them. Those friends that you talk to every day, they're jealous of you. They don't like because the way you got your hair. They don't like the way you got your wig. They don't like you because you got those fake eyelashes on. They may be jealous because of that. You never know. People envy you. And that's why you're broke. Because you're trying to keep up with someone and they don't give a care about you. In school, they didn't teach you how to manage your money, how you should save. They didn't teach you that. This is a conversation your pastor might skip on Sundays. The conversation your family avoids at the cookout. The conversation that might make you a little uncomfortable, because the truth always does. It's time to stop right now. I don't care what you say. It's time to stop right now keeping up with the Joneses, because the Joneses are one missed payment or one missed paycheck from the same place you are. People think that, okay, my friend live in a big house, $3.7 million house. My friend has a good job, making $200,000 a year. See, when you see things like that, some people get jealous of you. People get jealous of you. They start envying you by what you have, the materialistic things that you have. I want to hear your comments. You can join us tonight. Listen to the live. Click the link. I'll put the link on there again, because I think it went away. I put it in the chat button. Click on the link. You can join us. It's okay. You don't have to say your name. You don't have to say your real name. You don't have to come by video. I know a lot of people scared. I heard that from a guy called me. last week. No, I'm sorry. He didn't call me. He emailed me last week. He said, Mr. Reuben, I'm so glad you back on the air. Because you keep it real. You keep it real, Mr. Reuben. And since I left in 2009, that no one really keeps it real. I keep it honest. I'm on your side, people. I mean, the people that are watching tonight, I'm on your side. I'm on your side. I've been, wherever you've been, or wherever you're trying to go, or wherever you ever happened to you, believe me, I've been there and I've done that. That's not much I haven't done. There ain't much I haven't been through. But look at me now. Look at me now. You're talking to a man that had 2 heart attacks, 2 widowmakers, survived, flatline, and died. I have a purpose here tonight. I have a purpose in this life. So you need to find your purpose and live with it. I want to encourage everyone tonight. This is all about encouragement. It's not about money. It's not about you being broke tonight. I just want to encourage you to be positive. And sometimes people can't be positive all the time. But you know, if they negative, if you got friends in your life that's around you, that's smiling in your face, that's broke, busted, disgusted, and not trying to move you to the next level in your finance, get rid of them. Those are not your friends. If you have sat down and talked to your friends and say, Joanne or John, I just want to talk to you because I see that you're heading for destruction financial wise. And that's a friend because you're coming to them, talking to them, because you have to realize that you see that problem. You see the problem. Okay? You see the problem. And you're trying to help them. But not everybody's ready to receive that, what you have to give them. You get to pour into your friends. Some friends receive and some people don't. Sometimes you have to step back. Some people have to fall on their face to realize, hey, I messed up. I messed up. And we're all going to mess up. You can't, if you continue living, you're going to mess up. You're going to mess up. That's just life. We're going to mess up. But sometimes God's put people in your life and in place to help you, to move you to the next level. It's your job to listen, receive it, and do better. It's your job to do that. If you don't want to do it, sometimes you have to fall on your face to realize it. Sometimes we have fake friends. People smile in your face every single day. Will laugh in your face every single day. People will do a lot of things in your face every day. But at the end of the day, booyah, booyah. Look at John. Look at Joanne. Look at Kyle. Look at them. Look how they drive. How can they afford that? How can they afford that? They broke. They're just using credit. They just using their credit card. They financed it. Stop worrying about what the Joneses do. Live your life. And that's the reason why I talk to so many people outside of the United States. They don't even have food sometimes. Look at me. People don't have food or water. But you know what? They are surviving. They are struggling. They're struggling. But the most thing I like about it, they're happy. They're happy. Are you happy tonight? Not many people are happy tonight because they still a check away. I don't know what to do. This is real talk tonight. This is real talk. This is real talk. And I'm going to say this to you. I want to thank everyone that's joining me tonight. I really do appreciate you. I really do appreciate you. I don't take you watching this show for granted. I don't take that you listen to me for granted. I really do care. I really do care. I really do. I may talk about controversial things. I may get off the chain sometime. I'm sorry. That's just me. I can't change my character, but I do care. And that's what's important. I care. So tonight is not about just money and how the finances stop keeping up with the Joneses. I just want to encourage you to save, because we're definitely living in a time things are changing rapidly. The economy is changing rapidly. I got to interview in the next 2 minutes, but I already told them that I got to take care of my viewers and my listeners. That y'all are way more important than anything. Y'all make me who I am today. First God, and then my listeners. I'm here for a reason. I'm here for a reason. And I'm going to tell you this. You're here for a reason also. You have a destiny. You have a calling upon your life. No, I don't know what your calling is. You have to find out what your calling is. I don't know what it is. But you do. You do. Help someone. If you just get out the live tonight, or get off watching television tonight, wherever you're listening and watching this live show tonight, we're all live tonight. This is not a pre-recorded conversation. Wherever you're watching, just bless someone. Just help someone. It don't have to be money. Go to your neighbor that may be elderly and say, hey, Joanne, Sister Joanne, or Miss Joanne, or your grandma, I just want to just bless you. Just spend some time with you, an hour or two. It's not about money all the time. It's not about money. It's not about money. It's your time. Because when you dead and gone, the money is not going to be nowhere. You may give your money to someone else. You may will it to someone else. You may just give it to someone else. But your memories and that person's memories will still be in you. It will be inside of you. You're going to always have that memory. You're going to always have that memory of that person. So tomorrow or tonight, there may be somebody out there listening to the broadcast say, Reuben, I don't even know what my calling is. I don't even know why I'm here tonight. I don't know why God even have me here. I'm just making all kinds of mistakes. I'm doing this. My job don't like me. People talk about me. Welcome to life. Welcome to life. This is part of life. Welcome. People are going to talk. This is what we programmed to do. Whether they're talking good, they're talking bad. You know, and I say this before, I always tell people this all the time. That's one of the reasons why the show really stopped as well. Because some of the people behind the scenes say, Reuben, you're not a journalist. You didn't go to school to be a journalist. You went to school to study medicine. You know, all kind of medical stuff. But you know nothing about journalists. I took that personally, and they got to me. But then I realized after the fact, you can't care what people say, people. You can't care what people say. We got 73,435 people that's listening and watching this broadcast tonight. That's the reason why I haven't stopped yet. I thought it was going to be 30 minutes. That's why I ain't stopped yet. There's too many people listening. There's too many people joining us live tonight. Share this live again. Like it. Make sure you follow us. Click on follow the Reuben Armstrong Show on my personal page or the Reuben Armstrong Show Facebook page and YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to follow me when I go live. You know when I go live, because I never know when the network will say, hey, you know, Reuben, your ratings are very high, but you're too controversial. I never know when they're going to do that. I never know. So if you follow me on my personal Facebook page and subscribe and all that good stuff to follow me, when they do kick me out, you can always keep up where I'm at, because I'm not going to stop unless God told me that. Hey, Reuben, you stop. You're tuning into the Reuben Armstrong Show, reminding everyone, log on to the website, www.thereubenarmstrongshow.com. Give me a second. Let's take a break.
God doesn't need your money. God isn't collecting. Your pastor is selling God. God doesn't need your money. God isn't collecting. Your pastor is. Available the 21st of April, 2026 in bookstores and online.
Don't let your story die with you. Cancer survivor? Author? Life hitting hard? Got a story nobody knows? Tell it live. The Reuben Armstrong Show. www.thereubenarmstrongshow.com. Be heard. Be a guest. Hosted by Reuben Armstrong.
Do you have an idea? Do you have a story to tell? Do you want to share your voice? You could be a guest on The Reuben Armstrong Show. Visit www.thereubenarmstrongshow.com. Click contact and email us today.
Right now.
For those who just joining us, you're definitely tuned into the Reuben Armstrong Show. I am your talk show host, Reuben Armstrong. Now, I think you're watching this live. Now, you're calling me on my personal number. Let me see. Let's see what's going on. Give me a second.
God doesn't need your money. God isn't collecting. Your pastor is selling God. God doesn't need your money. God isn't collecting. Your pastor is. Available the 21st of April, 2026 in bookstores and online.
Okay, welcome back to the show. I'm sorry about that. So a lot of people are calling tonight because I have a live show on a national platform. So they're calling me asking where I'm at. The live show starts at 7:45 tonight. And it's already Central Time, and they have already started, and I am the guest on the show. But like I tell them, that my viewers are more important than any show on any platform. I owe everything to y'all. So you're not competing with millionaires. You're competing with people in debt. So stop keeping up with the Joneses, because you're not competing with millionaires. These are people that are in debt. Everybody looks rich until the bills show up. Oh yeah. Send this live to someone. Help your friend out tonight. Help your friend out tonight. I want to tell him, say, you know what? Reuben's on live tonight, but he's talking real talk tonight. Reuben Armstrong talking real talk tonight. Usually he'd be off the chain talking some other stuff, but he's talking real talk tonight. He's talking serious. Because I want to help somebody. I want to help somebody that's maybe struggling with debt. I want to help somebody that's thinking that, hey, have to live like the Joneses. When the Joneses buy a new car, I got to live and buy me a car just like the Joneses. No, not just like it, but even better. And that's why you broke. That's why you broke. That's why you broke. You're trying to live like the Joneses. You don't need more money. You need discipline. You need discipline. You don't need money. You need disciplining. And that's where I come in at. And that's where you come in at. And that's when you realize and say, you know what? I need to stop. I need too much debt. I need to stop. I need to stop buying these fancy clothes, these fancy glasses that you may have, these fake eyelashes, the fake wigs women have. I'm not just talking about the women, the men too. Maybe I need to stop buying Viagra and Cialis. Men, I'm talking to you too. You know, I had to put something in there. I had to be responsible. That's just me. I can't change that. But tonight we learned about and we talked about stop living like the Joneses, because the Joneses is going to break you. Stop trying to impress people who don't even like you. You're trying to impress people that don't even like you. They're waiting for you to fall. They're waiting for you to fall. You think your friends there, they laugh and smile in your face, then stab in the back, and then you don't get a promotion? They're waiting for you to fall. They're waiting for the repo man to come get your car. They're waiting for your house and the tax people to come foreclose on your house. They're waiting for the mortgage company to take your house. They're waiting for that. And what they will do, they'll smile in your face. Log on to the website www.thereubenarmstrongshow.com. Everyone, thank you tonight. But I'm going to tell you this. You may be broke. You may be busted. And you may be disgusted. But I'm going to tell you this. None of that's important. All of that is materialistic things. Stop living like the Joneses. Stop trying to impress someone by what you have. So what you're trying to do, people have already done it and it had been successful. But you can change that tonight. You can change that tonight. But before you go tonight, I need to talk to somebody specific. Not everybody. Somebody you know who you are. You turn this on and something hit you differently tonight. It hit me differently tonight too. I feel different tonight. Something made you stop. 79,000 people watching this broadcast tonight by audio, video, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twix. That's a lot of people watching the show tonight. Something made you stop to watch a show tonight because you are in it right now. Not almost in it. Not kind of struggling. You are in it. The lights might be getting cut off tomorrow. The car might be getting repossessed. And the worst part is not about the money. Because being broke is embarrassing. And you've been carrying this so long. It's help out there. You can call 211.org or pick up the phone and dial 211. They will connect you to get real help, utility assistance, housing support, financial guidance. Then you can go to nfcc.org, the National Foundation for Credit Counseling. They will help you build a real plan to get you out. You don't need to be fixed everything tonight. You don't need to fix everything tonight. You don't. Just make one move, one call, one step. Because here's the truth. The Joneses never ask for help. And that's why they're still broke. Don't be the Joneses. Don't be the Joneses. Be yourself. Now, I'm going to end with this tonight. I'm going to look at you right now, face to face, eye to eye. I'm going to tell you this. It's not all about money that's going to make you happy. You can have millions and millions of dollars. You can have that and not be happy. Take care of yourself. Take care of your health. Encourage one another. Don't try to live like your neighbors. Don't get yourself in debt where you be stressed out, where your health will fail. Because stress leads to bad health, high blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, all of that lead to bad health. But you have to take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. I want to encourage everyone tonight, take care of yourself. If you know someone that's old and underprivileged and just need someone just to be there for 30 minutes an hour, do you know that would lighten their day? That would change the way they feel? Brighten up someone's day. It could be tonight. It could be tomorrow. When you see people on the streets that need help, sometimes it's real and sometimes it's fake. But use your instinct, because you never know what situation that you may be in that you need help. You never know what you're going to experience in life. I didn't think I was going to have 2 heart attacks. I didn't think I was going to have 2 widowmakers. But I'm still here. I have a purpose in life. You can find that purpose in life. No matter what it is, it don't have to be about money. Take that out the equation. Take it out. Let's change our thinking. Help someone. Just by talking to someone, that can help someone. Someone may be going through depression. Someone may be depressed. Someone may be suicidal because they're in so much debt and don't know what to do or know where to go. Talk to that person. If it's you, get some help. Help is out there. Help is out there. Oh my God. There's too many people on this live tonight. I just don't understand it. 80,000 some people watching this live right now. 80 some thousand people just by online. I just don't want to end the show because apparently something is happening. Someone is feeling this crunch. Someone that do not know what to do, that need help. On Monday, I want everyone to make sure they call their friends up. Make sure you be able to join us. I know a lot of people, they watch this show and they tell me, Reuben, I watch the show. But some people are scared to tell other people they watch the show because I keep it real, because they know that I might expose them, or I may talk about them, may cause controversy, but that's not my goal. That's never has been my goal. My goal is to help people. And that's why I'm still here today. This is why I'm still here today. This is why I'm here. Because the things that I do, I help people. Someone helped me. I haven't been like this all my life, successful. Someone gave me a chance, so you give someone a chance. You give someone a chance. Okay, guys, we'll see you on next Monday. I'm going to be traveling next week. We got a few shows to do. I'll be traveling. And I enjoyed y'all tonight. Send me your comments. Go to my website. You can go to www.thereubenarmstrongshow.com. Hit the contact button. Email me. Tell me what you think about the show. Tell me you have an idea. If you want to be a guest on the show or anything. You know I'm here for you. I'm here for you. You're not going to be able to sit there and call and email a national talk show host and respond back to you. I'm here for you. I'm going to always be here for you. I'm never going to feel like I'm that big that I can't talk to my viewers. I would never feel that way. Even when I was best-selling author of Snakes in the Pulpit, 7 years straight, #1 best-selling author, 7 years straight, people still call me. People still call me. People still call me. And you know what? I talk to them. I answer them. And I had a full-time job as well, working at the hospital. working 12-hour shifts at the hospital, working in the emergency room, taking care of people that are sick. And that's why I'm here tonight. I took care of a lot of people at the hospital. A lot of people come to the emergency room. A lot of people, a lot of sick people. I treated them like I want to be treated, with dignity and respect, and gave them the highest level of quality of care. And when you do that, you can't do nothing but get blessed. Until next time, God bless you.
God doesn't need your money. God isn't collecting. Your pastor is selling God. God doesn't need your money. God isn't collecting. Your pastor is. Available the 21st of April, 2026 in bookstores and online.
Don't let your story die with you. Cancer survivor? Author? Life hitting hard? Got a story nobody knows? Tell it live. The Reuben Armstrong Show.